So first we will start with the website overview. Okay, so here I'll share my screen so that you all can see that how this website can be helpful. Please keep yourself mute so that there will be no glitch in listening or understanding about it. Okay, so can all of you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is how our website looks like. It is ecoschools.in. Just a second. Yeah, okay. So this is our homepage. Uh, Here comes the details of Eco Schools program, then our presence in India, then on how many themes we are working, some reflections. This video can be helpful to understand, to make children understand about the 7-step methodology. And the rest details. Okay, so this is how this Eco Schools website looks like, the home page. Next is about the program. Here you will be able to get the all information of cycle, about the 7-step, about the registration, any kind of queries you are having. Then we have this third tab is about the Eco School brochure. Wherever you require something very briefly to share with student or with other teachers, you can download our brochure from here. Then this is the projects that runs under the Eco Schools program. Then most important is this resources section. You all can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So this is very important section, resources, where we can get the thematic material regarding each theme. Then we have lesson plan and handbook for waste theme, particularly litter. Then we have SDG booklet, which can be helpful to student as well as to teachers. Then we have Eco Schools handbook that we have already shared with you all while when you have registered in our program, you might have received an email with this handbook. Then we have last year our 2 school were nominated in the whole school approach to sustainability program, and their report is there. Our success story of last year is also there, and recently we have added one more resource book, which is eSpace. It is regarding the circular economy. So make children understand about why this circular economy is important. You can simply share this booklet with the students. Teachers can also learn from it, and maybe through activity you can teach children that how the circular economy works. Then we have details of e-twinning, which we do between India and other country, and our contact detail is there. So how to proceed further, how you will get to know about other resources that is required once you are part of Eco School program. So first you have to log in. Just have to click on login. You'll be provided with the username and ID, right? So sorry, user ID and password. So I have one email ID and password. We will log in from that. You have to use your email ID and password, which was earlier provided from the Eco Schools. So today we are using email ID and password of this Vidya Niketan school. Okay, and then you just have to click on login. So all the resource material and for whatever material required for the teachers will be available once you will log into our website. Here you can see that the few tabs are same in the like after login, but we have new tab added in teachers material. So once you are part of this program, you will be able to see this you will get access to our website, and then you will able to see this teachers material, access to teachers material. So here we can see this the, program material is there. I request you all, please keep yourself on mute. Okay, so first is program material, which is based on themes and action plan. Then second is environmental audit. So throughout the time I have seen that many of teachers call and ask for the uh, this resource, or maybe we can say this sheet of the action plan, that from where we can get. So here you can see that you have to log in through your email ID and password. You have to go to teachers material tab, and then environmental audit is there, where you just have to put your cursor and all the 5 themes will be there. So whatever theme section plan you need, you just have to click on that. So here, suppose I'm clicking on energy, I will get the action plan sheet of the energy there. Okay. So this is how you can download it. So in all the tabs, we have kept it in form where you can download in the PDF format, or you can directly print it out. Okay. Then we have activities. So here in the activities, we have different ideas given. So suppose I'm clicking on the biodiversity. Here you can see that we have given this such examples. So here where my cursor is, you can see that you can keep print of it, or you can directly download from here. Okay. So these are the examples of the theme biodiversity. Such activities examples are there. Then we have this curriculum linkage. So we keep saying that you have to link all these activities to your curriculum, which is most important step from the 7-step methodology, right? So here you can read out that where, from which step, from where this all this can connect to all these subjects. Okay, so details has been given to in this website. So even not just that, we have even developed this kind of picture or graphic where you can see that how all these activities or whole eco school can be linked to all these subjects, which is really important, that students should not feel extra burden or part of extra activity. Okay. Then next we have this assessment, which is very, very important. Assessment criteria is given on our website. You can go there, you can check that how like on which criteria, how many score is there, sorry, how much score is there, and how much you have to gain from it on the each step of 7-step methodology. Okay, so we have a total of 100 marks. From that, you have to achieve minimum 85, more than 85 or more than 85. So here you can just read it out that what will be needed while you fill up the green flag application form. And scoring is also given side by side. You can check, you can tick mark, and you can verify each time. See, total score is 100, right? So this is how the criteria will be helpful when you are filling up the green flag application form. And then we have Eco Schools portfolio. This Eco Schools portfolio is nothing but the information required in the again in the green flag application format. So this portfolio is about from the beginning to end, whatever you have did, whatever students did in during the cycle, you just have to mention. So we have 5 sections here. Section A, section B, C, D, and E. So section A will cover the school and learners profile. Section B will cover the implementation of Eco School program, a glimpse. The questions are already mentioned here, that what you are expected to write down. Then in section C, evidences of engagement. So here you can add photographs, videos, link through Drive link, any kind of questionnaire or surveys you have done, or whatever kind of extra resources you have used to implement this program, which was eventually helpful to bring out this sustainability or this environmental issues, to solve the environmental issues. Everything you're supposed to add in this section. Then in this section D, details of the implementation of Eco School program. So it will start from the first step and it will end on the 7th step. Okay. So all the 7 steps details in these 7th step will be there. And lastly, the sustaining Eco Schools program. So in this you have to mention about this whatever you have done till now, and also your future planning and commitment to sustainability. So this is how this 5 section will be helpful in writing down about whatever you have done throughout the year or throughout the cycle in the green flag application format. Okay. So I hope this is clear, that from where you will get all this material, which is helpful in environmental audit, helpful in making action plan, then linking it to curriculum, and lastly forming an eco code. Okay. So if you have any question till now about this resource and teachers material, you can ask. Okay, so
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Last year we have done in the format which you people have sent. So this year we are going to log in into our IDs and we are going to document everything there.
Yes.
So no need to do in separate applications.
No. We already have all the formats available here on our website. So you just have to log in. You can use our format. It will be easier for even us to, evaluate if you will use this format.
Then you will have an access to go through it from your end too.
No. You have to download it. Then you have to fill it up and have to send on our email ID.
Achha, again we have to download.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have this tab 7-step methodology. Okay, so we have provided kind of all the materials which can be helpful to understand this 7-step methodology. But once you will log in, you will see this tab, and when you click, this PDF will open. So this is kind of a guideline where you can see what is it about, this 7-step methodology in the details from step by step. So yeah, here you can see that from this step 1 we have provided this detail of how this first step works, the formation, then the role of eco committee, functioning, and how you have to report and document. So sometimes school miss, submitting about the eco committee. About the,
video option close
please, everyone are requested to keep yourself on mute. Everyone are requested to please keep yourself on mute. Okay.
Please mute yourself, please, teachers.
Okay, so sometimes school missed submitting the format of eco committee members list. Sorry, not the format, but the list of the members who are included in the eco committee. So here you can see that how you can, just make a format and you can document it. So this is how it works. For each step, we have provided such kind of details. Then this environmental review, with that we have also, for each theme we have given few ideas that what you can do in each theme. This is just a simplest idea, but we know that all of you have done really good activities in your school other than this. So you can also change all these activities, you can modify all these activities according to your convenience. Then how you have to report or document it, that is also given with the scoring criteria. Then how you have to link it with the curriculum, which is also given. Follow which concept should be covered in it. So if we focus on the 5 themes, while you link it with the curriculum, you can include that how what is biodiversity, then why it is the handprint action is used, then what is sustainability. And students might be somewhere aware about the such terms, so you can include it. And other than that, we have included this language, mathematics, science, social science, arts and design, computer science, technology. Every subject in this can be added. So linking it to curriculum is very important step. Then fourth step is about making and implementing about the action plan. So how this action plan works. So here we have given the suggestions of activities, then reporting and documentation, and with the scoring criteria. So maybe you can you can read it out, or you can go through.
Sadhu, काल ये भी ना देखो कंपटीशन है तू दिखा ले उससे समोसे 2 भेजे
Please everyone keep yourself on mute.
एक तो लेगी ला चाचा मजबूत सी लगवार लागी
Akanksha ma'am, please keep yourself on mute. Okay, so you can go through in this document, and you can check that how this 7-step works. And then you can download the resource material, as well as the observation sheet and action plan sheet, and the rest material is available for the teachers and for the students. And after reading out and after going through it, you can form action plan and start working on it. So it will be helpful, or it will make it easier for you to understand and to make children understand that how actually this methodology and this program works. Okay. Then we have this inform and involve. So what happens, some of the schools really work well about while when it comes to informing and involving others. but sometimes we see in the green flag that this part is missing. It is not about reaching out to just school. When you implement this program, you have to reach out to wider community. So eco will start from the eco committee, will reach out to the whole school, will reach out to our parents, our local stakeholders, and then we will reach out to local community. So from one to many we will reach. Okay, so in that inform and involve step will work. So whatever we are doing, we are working for this global cause, then why should we have to keep it with us? We have to involve more and more people into it, right? So for that, this step is formed. Through this activity or through this step, you can involve more and more people, you can aware more and more people, and you can sorry, you can let them know that what is going on in their surrounding. Suppose we take example of even plastic pollution, we can aware at least small group of people, maybe they can aware about about this issue to their parents or maybe in their community. So ultimately your message will reach to many more people. Okay, so that is why this step is very much important. Maybe working on this step is really important and necessary, so that even school will here you can see that why it is important. It is from the 100 score, for this step only it is given 20. So if you will not work on that, you will lose your score. So that is why it is important. And here we have even mentioned the indicators that why it is important. Even in the each step, you will get to see the indicators. You can read it out and it will be helpful. Next, we have this 7th step, which is produce an eco charter. So it is somewhere teachers are facing issue in understanding what is eco charter. Eco charter, eco code is nothing but same thing. You just have to make a kind of statement where you can mention about your commitment towards sustainability through any kind of activity. Like a student can make poetry, you can reflect it through song or drawing or short story, or maybe representation on the notice board. So it is something it should be something different. Okay, and that is how you have to make eco code or eco charter, and how you have to report, and documentation is already given. And lastly, the submission of green flag application. So here we have mentioned that once you fill up the green flag application, you have to report, you have to email us your report on the ecoschools@caindia.org. Okay, and if you face any queries regarding this application, you can definitely reach out to us anytime on our email IDs. You can also email on the ecoschools email ID, and you can also call us. So this is how this 7-step methodology format is also given on the website. Okay, and rest detail is same as it was given in the home page. Okay, so till now this about the overview of website. In the overview of the website, do you have any queries?
Yes, ma'am. Mansi, ma'am, I'm Chetna from DPS Nadargul. Ma'am, actually, last year we have submitted this green flag application and we got the green flag award also. Now I want to know that this year, what exactly we have to do? Do we need to fill it again? No, no.
Maybe I can take your question in the last. Will that be okay?
Okay, okay then. Okay. No, till here I had the doubt. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
for now, if anyone is having question regarding this website, regarding how you, you face access to it, you can ask.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I hope you all are clear, and I hope you all have this email ID and password to access our website to download all the resource materials and teachers material for easy, understanding and implementation. So clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have any question in a meanwhile, you can just write it down in the chat box. Okay. So we have seen the overview of the website. Now we will see how.
सेकंड शॉट खेलता है ना, उसकी बॉल चली जाती है, उसके बाद कुछ वो लगा दे.
Please keep yourself on mute, everyone.
Soumya Mahajan, can you please mute yourself?
खेल नहीं रहा है तो
Okay, so this was about the overview of the website, and now we will see the green flag application report, how you are expected to, mention each detail. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, yes. Nisha ma'am, can you please mute?
Okay, so here, according to your cycle, you can change this year. Then here you can see that photos of eco activities of school. So sometimes what happens, teachers put so many pictures in the starting of this application or in this report that we even feel that there is a lack of the evidences, not the evidences, but the write up. So whatever you do, you just have to put 2-3 pictures here. You can add just collage of 3-4 pictures just for reference, that it will look good, not more than that. Okay, so everyone is requested to keep all these points in the mind, or maybe you can simultaneously write it down, so it will be helpful while you fill this form. Then here you have to mention about your school name, address, city and state, contact details, email address, and website link. Okay, so all this information should be correct, and suppose somewhere it is changed, you can directly put the updated information here. So from that we will get to know that we can update it on our record. Okay, then we have provided the guideline of filling up this application form and how you have to report it. So first introduction is given, then this certification that we have 2 categories, national award and international award. Then school visit and presentation, but you have to, here you can see that we have, sorry, we have yeah, so here you can see that we have kept this bullet points for the for the criteria, as a criteria for school visit, and we will visit school when and where required. So based on the performances only, based on the requirements only, we visit the school, we do evaluation. So all the criteria has been given there. Then we have this report formation outline. This is same that we have seen in the Eco Schools portfolio that is available on the website, Eco School portfolio, this 5 section. So this same 5 section are there in the reporting format. So starting from the section 1. So here you have to fill up the school's profile, details about the school.
Sorry, Mansi, I can't see your screen. Part A.
Now?
No.
Okay, wait. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, now visible, yes.
Okay. So in the section A, here teachers are supposed to mention about school's profile, the details of school. You can include images, any drawings or your brochure or newsletters, etc. In this detail. Then school related information you have to submit. Then Eco School program team, how many students are there, how you reached out to them, how many students of primary school, primary level were engaged in this Eco School program, that you are expected to mention here. Then part B is about the context of learner, school and home. Why it is school and home? Because after COVID, everything was shifted to hybrid mode. So we have kept it for both, for school and for home. So here you can see that in this particular section, you have to mention about where school is located and about the surrounding area, how the socio-economic situation of the learners and their families. Then you have to briefly describe about physical and natural environment at school or maybe at home. Then environmental issues found in their surroundings. Students which are involved in the Eco School program belonging to which type of area. You can add some more details to it if required based on the rural and urban areas. Then you have to mention about the key environmental issues around the school campus or at the learner's home. Okay, so this is not, this is something that will briefly describe that how is the surrounding of the school or students' home, from where they belong, and how which kind of this key issues they are seeing in their surroundings. So from there only they will get to know that on which part we should start working first. So in this portion, you can also add pictures of Eco committee team and whatever activities done. Then section B is about a glimpse. Okay. So implementation of Eco School program, the detail about 7-step methodology adopted by your school. So here, wherever you read the question, you have to see that in how many words it is asked. Okay, so if you will describe all this information in the limited words, it would be helpful for even us to evaluate easily. Well, to go through each information. So very briefly, point to point, even you can mention all the details. So briefly, description about the 7-step methodology. Then whatever success you have got throughout the year. Then whatever challenges you have faced while implementation of the program. Then have you integrated eco school program in the school curriculum? Have you linked it with your curriculum? Then describe about briefly about the roles played by different stakeholders. So you all know that in the eco committee, involvement of students, teacher, principal, non-teaching staff, parents, and if others from the local community are mandatory, right? So sometimes we have seen that in the green flag application, in the eco committee, parents are not involved, or non-teaching staffs are not part of it. So that's why you lose your points. So these are the small things where you have to make sure that all this information, all these members should be part of your eco committee, and all the information should be there, so you don't lose points in such a small thing. Okay. To reach to your certification in achieving international badge. Okay, so you have to briefly describe about the roles of eco committee members, then briefly describe about the benefits of adopting the activities and projects approach of teaching, which is essential part of the eco school program. Okay, so what were the benefits of adopting this activity or the projects? How it was, helpful in understanding or in finding out the solution for the issues, environmental issues, and then how you have approach it for the solution that you are supposed to mention. Describe briefly about the monitoring and evaluation components you develop for the eco schools program. So once you make the action plan for the if we say for the 4 to 5 months, and you are doing all the activities and checking daily updating, or maybe uh, sorry, looking at the progress that you have made, and somewhere if you feel that this is not supposed to be there, I mean we have not reached to the goal which we have earlier decided. So for that you have to do monitor and evaluation to reach to that part, whether we are doing it correct, in a good way, in a correct way or not. So for that you have to do this monitor and evaluation. So how you have developed your how you have adapted this monitoring and evaluation in your school, how you are seeing it, or maybe checking out the progress, so that you are supposed to mention. Then briefly describe about the whatever component you have used for the outreach, inform and involve. Briefly describe about the overall learnings after implementation of this program. How were students involved in the program's implementation when COVID and the hybrid model were introduced? You can, instead of that, you can also add that now everything is completely back to normal. So instead of that, you can mention that how you are currently working. Then in what way your school convinced or involved parents of students in the eco school program. So so how sometimes it becomes really difficult to make parents understand that this is not something that your students will you know will do, and that will eventually suffer in their study. But they have to understand that it is really important, it is part of their curriculum, and it will eventually helpful for them to to understand about the environment. And also as it is linking to all these subjects and curriculum, it will also be part of their study also. So how you convince, how you involve parents into the eco school program. Okay, so you have to mention that here. Can you list the top 5 takeaways your school learned from implementing this program with its student? So you have to list down the top 5 takeaways from the EcoSchools program. How do you plan to take forward learning of this program in your school campus, your future plannings, or maybe how you will keep doing this work in future? You have to mention. So this was about the section B, a glimpse, whatever you have done through 7-step methodology, that you have to mention all those things in a form of glimpse. Then section C is about the evidences. So in this section, what happens generally, teacher paste so many pictures in the collage format that we don't even download it. So first thing, while you paste a picture, you have to paste all the pictures, single pictures, not in the collage format. Only you are allowed to put it in collage where there is a process, such as mm, uh, if student is making compost, then and then only to show the process you are allowed to put it in the collage. Otherwise, all the students, all the teachers are requested, all the teachers are requested to uh, uh, put all the pictures in all the single pictures into the reporting format. Then if you don't want to paste all the pictures here, you can just stepwise you can make drive link, or you can paste all the drive link here in the section sheet. So while you paste this link into it, you have to make sure that you keep it open, accessible to all, because sometimes what happens, you provide us link and then it is not accessible. So we have to keep calling and keep messaging, and we have to keep telling you that keep it open so that we can see the evidences, because evidence is most important. Whatever you are writing, it should be there in the form of evidences, that whatever you have written in action plan, you have conducted all the activities, their evidences should be there. Okay, so it is most important section, which is a compulsory part. And also when you are pasting something, just make sure that you add before and after scenario, pictures of before and after scenario to it. So sometimes we can see the progress through this before and after pictures. Okay, and rest criteria is there. You can add the forms or emails, or if you have made WhatsApp group to encourage others, or whatever you have done, all the kind of evidences you can add in this section. Other than that, you have to add views of 2 teachers engaged in the EcoSchool program, 2 students that are involved in the EcoSchools program, and 2 parents whose children were involved in the EcoSchools program. So their views you have to add compulsory, whatever they are feeling about this program, whatever change through this program they have seen change in themselves as well as in their student, whatever is there, they have to mention here. So every point in this, not just in this section, but in all the sections is compulsory. Then we have this section D, evidences and 7 steps report. So in this section, every step you have to mention deeply. So first we have seen that in the second section, section B, you are asked very briefly about whatever you have done till now. But in this section D, you have to mention each and everything, every question you have to write in the detail. whatever you have done till now in the cycle or in the year, you have to mention here. So first step is about forming an eco committee. So the process of formation of eco committee, then number, then how many members were there, who were the member of your eco committee, then functioning of the eco committee, that how many meetings you organized to discuss about the eco committee, who were the responsible, who were the in charge of organizing meeting and discussing about the progress, then member secretary of the committee, how you fix the date, and how you inform other people for the meeting, then who has given the responsibility to taking minutes and yeah, sorry, actually lost the connection. Uh, okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, it is shared.
Okay.
Yes.
So, so you have to keep the records of whatever discussed in the meeting with students. Have you come up with the decision of doing the activity? Rita Khandekar, please keep yourself on mute. Then is there provision made that students who are not on the eco committee can also give their suggestion? So you can mention about it, that how you are doing this in your school, how you are involving students of other grades in the eco committee, and how in what ways eco committee communicates with the entire school. Okay, so this is about the first step. Then second step is about the environmental review. So here you can see a format. In this format, yeah, so in this format, you can see that name of activity, name of students involved, of which class, which activity you have adopted, then results or maybe findings, and role of parents in the activities. It should be mentioned for the all themes. And this year, I hope you all remember that you have to link all your activities with the climate change indirectly. So whenever you are doing activity, you have to uh, uh, when you find out some issues, environmental issues, sustainability issues in your surroundings, your students should be aware that how it is linking to climate change, and how you can do some action based activities where they can realize, where they become sensitive about the issue, that the behavioral change comes naturally in them. Okay, so this is how you have to plan this activities. So you have to do environmental review first. where you have to find out the issue and then you have to work for the action plan. So here you can see the format. Then step 3 is linking it to curriculum. Here example is given that how you have to link it with the curriculum, what you are supposed to mention in this form. Then the question is given that how you use this EcoSchool material given on the website. A few examples you have to share about the students' involvement in the EcoSchool that has boosted educational achievement. If anything is there regarding this, you have to mention in this box. Everywhere you will see this note that you have to attach photo, copy of worksheets and any other teaching resources, list of approaches, tools used for the discussion in the Green Flag application in Annexure E through Google Drive link. And if you are unable to make the Google Drive link, you just have to paste everything at the last or just after the whatever step you have done. Okay, then next is making an action plan. So for that, we have put a few questions which how you prepared or finalized students to make action plan. Then mention the numbers and names of students who were involved in making the action plan. List of key action plan ideas that were finalized by students, teachers and parents. Here few examples are given that why these activities, these are just example. If you are opting for the kitchen garden, then you have to mention that why you opted for this activity, particularly kitchen garden. Then implementation of action plan. So please, you have to mention timeline of the implementation of action plan. So that is already there when you will, when you submit it to us, that same timeline you have to mention here. And if you want, just below this box, you can also attach your action plan. The same action plan that you sent us to like on our email ID for the approval. That same format you can also paste here for the reference. Then monitor and evaluate. So in this, you have to mention about the process adopted or then evidences you have collected. Then some of your biggest success while implementation of EcoSchool, same as if you have seen the success story booklet we have launched last year, where we have mentioned short success stories from schools. So if you have any success stories, you can mention here. What have been some of your biggest challenges while implementation, that also you can mention here. Okay, this was all about this step 5. Then step 6 is inform and involve. So I have already mentioned that inform and involve is why necessary. So we have to reach from one to many. So you have to mention about how other members are involved directly or indirectly, what you have arranged, any kind of event, or you have celebrated environmental days at your school or somewhere. Or how you reached out to other people. And lastly, this is about the step 7, produce an eco charter or eco code. So you have to explain the process about how students have developed eco code at their school or at their home. Key message that you want to highlight in your report. How and where it is displayed or shared with people. So whatever key message you have given, how you have displayed it and where you have displayed it, so that other peoples will also get to see it. And how have you ensured that eco charter adopted by students at their home school was followed by them. Home or school was followed by them. So you have to mention, you have to ensure that how it was adopted. And this is all about the 7 steps. The detail of the activities implemented as a part of EcoSchool program. So in each step, you can mention about whatever you have. Dania, can you please mute yourself?
આ જો પેલો ગંદો કર્યો છે
Krishna Dedania, can you please mute yourself? So you have to add photographs, questionnaires, feedback forms, and surveys. You can add website or social media platform links if you have done something remarkable and you have posted it on your social media so that it could reach out to other people. That link as a part of evidence you can add here. Other than that, in this annexure, you just have to briefly describe about the thematic areas you have addressed, which class or age group you have targeted, teacher insert name, some statistical details you have to add here about the teachers and students, subjects covered, objectives, detail about the activity and how it was implemented, your timeline, monitoring and evaluation, how you did it, sense of responsibility developed among the students, some of the evidences. You can add this evidences here, or you can just skip this box and you can add it in the section C also, or you can write it down that all the evidences has been mentioned in the section C. Then last section is about the implementation and future plans. So here you have to mention about your future plans. As you have worked towards this sustainability and finding solution to the local issues, environmental issues. Now students might be aware about whatever is there in their surrounding and how we have to find the solution to it. You have to mention that what you will do to continue to work towards this global cause to bring the change. Okay, so for that these questions are given where you have to mention your future plans, and that's it. Then you have to submit it to us. Sorry. So this was all about the green flag application format. I hope now you are clear that how you are expected to, fill up the form. Sorry, not the form, but the application report. And I hope this year you all will, fill up this application form as mentioned in the, as I have explained at the meeting, see in that same way. And well, let's see how well you are doing and how it is reflecting in your report. So now we'll take questions for the this reporting format and for the documentation. So if you have any question, you can ask. First, you all can you can just give thumbs up if you all understood whatever I was trying to make you understand about the application, about how you have to fill up the form. Okay. So I see that many of you have understood how you are expected to fill up the application for report. Okay, so do you have any question regarding this green flag application reporting and documentation? Was this meeting helpful? I mean, making it understand. Was it helpful for you to understand? Okay. So I hope from now onwards, you will not make those same mistake which you have did till now, and you are losing points. And for that reason, you have not reached to, getting those certification, right? So you'll make sure that all this, first you have to just read out the information given. You have to go through all the bullet points were there, all the instructions were there in the form, and then you have to start writing of whatever you did. Okay, so this reporting is really helpful when when we are looking for the success stories, we again go through from the, like, we keep going through your report, and we find out something really remarkable, something that can be helpful for others to understand that this school has done something new, something helpful to, to make others aware about this local issue. So we put it as a form of success story from that school, right? So this is how this reporting is helpful. And once you select for the evaluation process, our national and international jury goes through your report. So it will only happen when you will fill it up in a proper way. So that's why we have arranged this meeting. So our main agenda was there only to make you all understand about how you can how easily you can access our website, and how this all materials can be helpful to implement the program. And secondly, how you have to fill up the green flag application report, how you have to document all the whatever activities, whatever you have done in the Eco Schools program, under the Eco Schools program, and how you have to collect all the evidences. Okay. So now you can share. Now you can share whatever queries you are having and about your progress if you want. So you can just one by one unmute yourself and you can ask question, and we'll take your question one by one.
Good evening, Mansi ma'am. This is Rajita from Delhi Public School, Nacharam. Like as Chetna ma'am asked in the beginning, our school has already received the green flag last year.
Right.
So what is the mode of submission now for the further 2 years?
Okay, so you must have seen that we have introduced one more category in the international certification. So that category has few criteria. If you achieve that, you will be eligible for the this Green Flag Plus certification. So you have this Green Flag, but if you want to achieve Green Flag Plus certification, you have to continue your work under the Eco School. Your commitment should be there, and each year you have to submit. You can select whatever theme is convenient to you for each year, and you have to make action plan. You have to get it approved, and then you have to submit green flag application report each year. And based on your performances, our national and international jury will decide.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. That means, as usual, we have to again register for the green flag.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, my question is, like last year we have filled all the school profile, number of students, our socio-economic, physical environment.
Right.
Again, we have to fill all these things.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But why, ma'am, we have submitted now all these things? Then why to go same thing again and again?
Okay, so in the report, each here report is different, right? The format is same, but report will come in a different, with the different activities. Maybe you can take, yeah, Khushbu ma'am. Okay. Okay. I think your mic is not working, I think. So yeah, so what happens sometimes, member of this eco committee changes. Sometimes different students are involved. Sometimes teacher gets changed. So for that reason, every time you have to fill up the details. एंड बेसिक डिटेल्स तो हर बार ही चेंज होता रहता है कभी कभी. सो टीचर का अपडेट होता है, कभी कभी टीचर इंचार्ज चेंज होते रहते हैं. सो व्हाट डिटेल्स आर जो चेंज नहीं होता है वो यही होता है कि वो स्कूल की जो डिटेल है. अदर देन दैट वो बाकी सब चेंज होता रहता है. दैट्स व्हाई वी keep it there. So every year if something is changed from your end, तो हमें वहां से पता लग जाता है.
Yeah, like section A, profile of school, that will be same only.
Right.
But what activities we will take, that all 7-step methodology we have to take for that, for
Yes.
new themes for this year.
Yes, yes.
And then what will be in third year then, ma'am?
It will be same.
Like 3 themes we have taken last year. Which 2 themes we did not take? This year we are taking 2 those themes and 1 previous theme. Then third year what, ma'am?
So for the third year, as I have given suggestion to many schools, you have worked for 2 years, right? Whatever you did in these 2 years, you can, see the progress of all the activities you did. Okay, so from the first year to third year, you can check on the same activities. You can make a kind of report also. Suppose if I remember, your school is having a success story of bringing Sparrow back in the campus, right? So this is something that you can keep tracking on it for the continuation, in the continuation of 3 years of period. So this is what you are expected to do in the third. You don't have to keep doing the activities. You can check on the progress. You can make report on based on that.
So what was prior and now what is the improvement
Kind
like
of
that?
small research you can also do with the help of students.
Okay. So format
can
will be same as we did last year. Same format we have
Yes.
to follow.
Yes.
No other format for second
No.
year registered schools.
No.
Okay.
Same format.
Okay.
Yeah, Khushbu ma'am.
Yeah, am I audible right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Chetna ma'am, as per your query, I would just suggest you, though your school is first time, green flag awardee school. So for the second year, you have to choose the second 2 themes, which are right now pending, right? So you have to start working on this. And for the third year, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just wanted to, sorry for interruption. So we just had discussion while your mic was not working.
Okay.
That for the first year she opted for the 3 themes. Then for second year rest 2 themes. And for our question was for what they supposed to do in the third year. So suggestions was like to they can do something which can like something showing about the progress. Just say bringing Sparrow back in their campus is their success story, right? So from the first year to third year, they can make something, not just activities they have to do, but they can, check on the progress. They can make something kind of report or do small research that from the first year, from the second year, and to reaching out to third year, such progress or kind of success has been seen in their campuses or after implementing this program.
Yeah. So you can also implement, like as Mansi said, that a research component would be there. And also I think right now, whatever it is the first stage, you are just doing the activity. But on the last stage, I mean to say third year of the green flag, you can also implement those activity which are exactly, action based activity. Yes, we are doing awareness to action, but you can just select those activity where you can just show your impact, your school's impact, community, and involve more and more community in the third year. So you can easily show your impact also, right? And I think green flag plus criteria would be there only, and Mansi will share with the green flag school what exactly green flag criteria is, so you can easily understand exactly what we are, why we are doing green flag plus, schools criteria. So you can easily relate. And also, it's not like right now is a 5 theme based activity, like water, waste, biodiversity, and biodiversity and waste and all that. But in the third year, if the school wish to implement more such themes like a transport, like there are lots of themes right now in terms of SDG goals. So you can opt for, you can also select those theme also. It's not a mandatory to you have to work for only 5 themes. But yes, for the 2 years, you have to work for those 5 themes. But after 2 years, like green flag plus schools would also select any themes they wish to, work on this.
Yes, ma'am. So it's clear. But this year, what format we are filling, that will be called again green flag application.
Yes,
format?
that could be called as a green flag application, but we know that your school is already green flag, right? So we consider as a green flag plus schools, not for the assessor. Okay, so your category would be different.
And in this also 100 marks will be given this
Yes,
year
same,
also?
same. Yes, same.
It will be
system.
assessed?
Yes,
100 marks?
Yeah, ma'am. But again, assessor, and from our end also we will check whether those activities are the similar where you have to submit it for the first year or something different, right? Otherwise you are not getting any score.
No, we have taken different themes, no? What we
Okay,
have not taken
then it's
this
fine
last
because
year.
some of the schools already chosen the same theme.
One theme is same.
Yeah,
and
one
two
theme is
themes
same, but under the one theme you have to also select different activities.
And this year, what is the deadline to submit this? Last year it was 28th March. So this year you said that we will extend because that time is all result preparation and exams and all that time.
I think Mansi will share with you the deadline. Mansi?
Yeah, to submit your report. For this year, we are planning to collect it in the, from the mid-April.
Okay.
So,
And we need to access again, we need again user ID and password to access this.
no. That same ID and password will work.
That will work?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Please check, ma'am, from your end. If it is not work, then please let us know.
I'll
We will
check.
again generate.
I'll check. I did not check. I thought that different format will be there.
No. It's the same format.
The format will be, this format will remain same for each year.
Okay. I'll check and then let you know if it is working.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, Nisha Soni. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. So, like ma'am, I've been listening all the conversations regarding Green Flag and Green Flag Plus application awards. So now, as you are aware that we are the recipient of the Green Flag as well as the Green Flag Plus award, and we are still following the same thing from the last 7 years. Like every year we are making action plan, and every year we are doing the activities, and then we are finalizing the report, and then we are sending.
Yes.
So like this process is the same for us also?
Yes, ma'am. As Khushbu ma'am mentioned, after that you can opt for rest themes, which is the transportation or maybe air or maybe
Another
food.
SDG goals. We can take
Yes.
anything from the 17 SDG goals.
Yes.
But ma'am,
yes.
as we have already submitted the action plan regarding the 3 themes like waste, water, and energy. This year we have taken these 3.
It's
already
okay.
we have worked upon it.
Okay.
But if you are already, we have worked upon all the 5 themes individually.
As you
Previous
already have submitted for this year, I would suggest you to add climate change into it, into the all the activities. for this year, and from the next year onwards you can start working on the rest themes and also this SDGs.
Okay, so as we have already submitted the action plan and you have, I think, approved it also. So
Yeah.
we are continuing with the activities. We
Yes.
have, like, if you have seen the group, then we have gone to the beach also for the beach cleaning activities. And one more we are doing, like how the oceans are polluted with all this stuff. On these also we are working upon it, and then we have made the compost pit also.
Yes.
So like now if we relate, or see, everything is directly or indirectly connected with the climate change, right?
Yes.
If
Yes.
the oceans are polluted, then definitely it affects the climate also.
Yes.
In this then if the waste is not properly segregated, then also it affects. Then if the energy, right now we are also working with the energy theme, like we are focusing more on the use of solar energy. So this is also connected to the climate change.
Right.
Now, as you have suggested, so how can we incorporate the same thing?
That while you make action plan, when you are making student understand about the activities, you can add such activities which are directly linking to climate change. So suppose you are you said that you went for the beach cleanup, right?
Right.
So why this beach cleanup is important. Or maybe picking up from this trash or waste, why it is important. It can pollute land, it can pollute air, it can ultimately affect our climate. This particles.
Biodiversity also, because all the sea animals, aquatic animals, they'll be taking it.
So ultimately everything will go into the air and affect our climate, right? The small particles will go to air and again it will affect our climate. So this is how you have to link it with your activity. So if you are doing beach cleanup, if you are doing cleanup drive, or if you are making student understand the importance of importance of the biodiversity, everything is related to climate change. If our climate will be good, then nothing will affect to it. Okay, air will be clean, pollution will not be there, our biodiversity loss will not be there. This how this waste is affecting. If we will not pollute our land, or will not throw such kind of waste which can their particles will go into the air, then ultimately this air will be again same come to the air will be clean, and then climate again will be good, right? So this is how you have to connect it to the cycle, and then you have to make student understand.
Okay, so
Through
like
activity.
in the column of outcomes of or objectives column, so
Yes.
we can add this climate change.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you want, I can re-edit the action plan and I can send it back to you.
No, it's okay. You just have to mention in the like you can mention in the directly in
The
the
report.
report also.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the report also, like, ma'am, many questions are like it's already mentioned that if you have already mentioned, then you can skip it.
Yes. Or you
You
can
can-
write that this particularly about this information, it is mentioned above in this section. You can just write it down there.
This I have done this last year. I have talked to you also about this, and you only suggested me that you can write this line that it's already in this section.
Yes.
This question.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, after this Green Flag Plus, so like we are continuous with this Eco School program, and we are working with it, and we are already incorporating everything through activity based learning only. So, like, now anything extra, something like that we can do, or
Maybe you can start reaching out to community.
that
Something
we have
you
done
can
it
do
in
on
this
the
Navratri
wider
celebration.
level. Then you can on your own using this platform, you can collaborate with other school, other eco school, or maybe non-eco school. You can reflect your work to that school, and you can encourage them to be a part of it. You can also connect with the any of the eco school and make kind of twinning you can do.
That
Yeah, nationally and internationally also. So that is what you can do. And also you can start working from next year onwards on the rest themes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And also,
Yeah.
ma'am, Nisha, ma'am, also you can also, collaborate with some of the organization, in terms of a sustainable organization. Like you can also have a partnership with them. Like if you have some of the e-waste in your schools or might be paper waste, so you can just collaborate with the organization. So
Mhm.
that is the more add-on component for the Green Flag Plus school.
Okay, ma'am.
So you can just start exploring which organization in Surat are actually working on the sustainable things or sustainable practices. So you can just ask them, do the collaboration, do the partnerships. So at that moment you have, your schools has a more partnerships and more broad vision in terms of a sustainable criteria.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also,
Thank you so
one
much,
more
ma'am.
thing, as you all have received handprint or green flag plus eligibility, it does not mean that this ends here. Your certification is valid only for 2 years. So if you want to achieve this certification again, you have to, keep working. You have to every time you have to come up with the new ideas. You have to reach out to wider community. You have to show your commitments towards the sustainability. So while when you make when you think about it, you have to keep in mind that this certification is only valid for 2 years. Yeah, Sheetal ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good
My
evening.
question is, last time we could not make for green flag, but we got 2 handprint award, that is for waste and water. So this time we are supposed to mention the activities related to the other 3, that is biodiversity, energy and healthy living. Only these 3 we are supposed to mention in the report, or we can mention the activities that we do for water and waste also while writing the report in the some of the steps wherever the questions are. So can we mention there, or we are supposed to write only about these 3 things that we are supposed to take?
Okay, so for this year, which theme you have selected?
I have sent the action plan for all 5, not energy, but I have taken air because in Delhi air is a very burning topic. So
Right.
I took in place of energy. So I can associate that as a green energy
Right.
and climate change, as you suggested. So
Yes.
I have given action plan for all 5. And last
Okay.
year also we have planned for all 5.
Okay, so you can go with the all 5 themes for this year.
I can mention in the report
Yes.
about these.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sheetal ma'am, actually the fundamental thing here is that if the school has a 3 handprint flag, then the schools would eligible for the green flag, right? So your school's already got 2 flags. So now you have to, now you have to ask for the one more another flag. But you already submitted waste and energy, whatever the theme you mentioned, you already submitted. So now you have opted for the 3 themes. So 3 themes plus 2. So again for this year, if you have like a more one flag, handprint flag, then your school is automatically eligible for the green flag school.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions? Any questions regarding the website, regarding the access or this green flag application report or documentation? Anyone? You can just unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. What I have understood is we have to download section A to E. We have to fill it and it has to be mailed. So that is the one thing. And action plan, what we have made, it is not as per like, we have not segregated based on the theme. Based on classes, we had done it actually. So does it going to affect, or should, when we send it, should we do it based on the theme and send it, ma'am?
Okay, can you just repeat your question?
The section C, it includes all photographs and videos, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, in that, like, should we send it based on the theme, or is it okay? Like,
No, you can just, whatever you are attaching is, for the evidences part, you
yes.
can just write for which theme the evidences are there. So theme
Okay.
biodiversity and then evidences, theme waste and then evidences, like that.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Drive links for all the activities we have to create and send.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Aruna ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Actually, I wanted to ask that last year there was a course on 7 steps methodology. Last year we had to complete one course. Is the course open this year also, or?
Yeah, as I have already mentioned in the group that we have not received any update regarding that from the FEE yet. As soon as we receive any update from their side, we will surely share about this information about the course with you all.
Because last year I couldn't complete the course. I was just halfway around and I couldn't complete it. So I was just looking for the same course again.
Okay, for the same, ma'am, can you please mail it, if it is possible, can you please mail it to us? So we will, share
You can
your query to
forward it.
FE. So
Yeah.
again, we are going to give you the enrollment key and password to access your, again, 7 steps course.
Okay. So shall I text you personally?
No, not text. If it is possible, please mail it to us.
Mail it.
Mail.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can just, we can just share your mail to FE.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I couldn't complete the course. It was just halfway.
No
So
problem.
that
You
is why
can
I was
just,
asking.
whatever you mention, you can just mail it to us. So we can share with the FE. And most probably, if he is allowed, then you will get your enrollment key again to access the entire course.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, I see no questions from your end. So I hope this meeting was helpful for you to understand, understanding in the reporting and documentation, and how to use our resources and materials for your, implementation part. So I request everyone to, if you all can just turn on your video so we can have a group picture. Just turn on your camera. Okay, and here we go. Okay, done. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Mansi
Ma'am,
ma'am,
is there-
for conducting this meeting.
sorry
It
to
is
bother
really
you.
helpful.
Yeah.
Hello, sorry to bother you. Actually, I got disconnected. So is there any feedback form or anything we have to fill?
No, you can write it down in the our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have any query, you can reach out to us through our WhatsApp group, or our personal email ID or our EcoSchool's email ID. Okay, so EcoSchool's email ID I'm mentioning here.
Ma'am, can you WhatsApp the same? Then it will be easy for us to.
You
Is
want
it
email
possible?
ID?
Yes.
Yeah, I have just pasted in the chat, and I will also put it in the WhatsApp group too.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much all for joining, and before going, Khushbu ma'am, if you want to add anything.
No, I think you already covered everything, and I'm just like all the best to all teachers for green flag application, and looking forward to this year more green flag application to achieve the sustainable future.
Thank you, Khushbu ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good evening. Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, thank you.
Thanks, Mansi. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a good day.